I am not ready for winter to be over. This is so beautiful. Ah. Happy Transfer Tuesday. It's time to talk about money. This week feels a little strange for me because I'm normally coming on to share a transfer to savings or investing. This week, I am going to be sharing that I moved money from savings to cover some costs, which were expected, but it still doesn't feel great. Before I get into that, I want to start with some positivity and go through the super thanks from the last week. You guys are so sweet. Adding to my YouTube income through the super thanks is very, very appreciated. Last Tuesday, Carol sent me $24.99 through super thanks, and she said, "Can't let Robert, who rocks, have all the fun." Thank you, Carol. You're so sweet. And of course, Robert as well on the same day sent $25 through super thanks and said, "Sorry to hear about everything, Rachel. Sending many prayers and lots of positive energy." Thank you so much, Robert. My Gram's funeral was this past week, so of course he was sending me positivity for that. Appreciate that a lot. And Megan also sent me $10 through super thanks the next day, I think last Wednesday. Thank you so much, Megan. And Skippy Boots sent me $5. I think these two are Australian dollars. It only gives me a little A, but I'm pretty sure. Skippy Boots said, "I'm sorry for your loss, Rachel. When it rains, it pours. If you need to take a break from YouTube, please do so. Nothing is more important than maintaining your inner peace. Would love to see more gardening content." Thank you so much, Skippy Boots. I appreciate you saying that. Yes, lots more gardening content to come. Well, not yet, but we're getting there. It's ramping up, which is super exciting. So, no breaks from me though. I feel like I've been in a bit of a hibernation and I'm finally feeling like I'm coming out of it, which makes sense. I feel that way every winter. I mean, it hasn't really felt like spring yet, but as we get closer, I feel more energy coming on again. I am not totally there yet, but getting there, especially since, the windowsill veggie garden, that is boosting my mood, and doing some winter seed sowing, which I'm going to share more of. I'm starting to feel more energized and rejuvenated lately, so hopefully that'll keep going. Thank you all so much for the super thanks and helping my YouTube income. That's definitely an income I'm relying on this year, so I appreciate it so very much. And now for the pull from savings. So when I did my February budget, I told you guys I needed to get my breaks done yesterday, and I did. In my mind, I just thought $500 seemed like a reasonable budget for that, but they actually cost me $158.82 to get changed out. Much better than $500. But since I only got one C day in January, so one day of W2 work in the whole month, I did pull that money from my car, vet, and medical sinking fund, which of course is what it's there for. And that sinking fund has a $2,000 goal, but it had a little bit more in there. They've just been growing from the interest every month. And so when I pulled the $158.82 out, it brought that account down to $1,868.87. So now I'm $131.13 short of my $2,000 goal for that sinking fund. So now going forward, whenever I do set money to savings, I'm going to prioritize getting that sinking fund back up again before I switch gears and go back to saving up for the homestead. Because my sinking funds are the priority over the homestead fund. The homestead is like, I don't know, the dream fund. Can we call it that? I don't know. Not a far-fetched dream, because I'm definitely making it happen this year, come hell or high water, but you know what I mean. But speaking of the homestead, which the purchase of hinges upon the sale of the rental property, let's update on the rental property. The repairs were wrapped up a couple days later than they thought they would be, so they were wrapped up on Friday, which is fine. And then Friday evening, the property management team told me they will get it listed this week. So I'm going to be bothering them probably later today to see what's going on with that. Either way, it's is here. You know, it's time to list it. And that is so exciting. I cannot wait to be rid of that property, that headache, and move on and move forward. I'm just really intrigued to see if I'm even gonna profit from it after I pay off the mortgage and pay myself back for these repair expenses over the last few months, couple months, however long it's been since the tenant destroyed the place. You know, am I gonna profit? I don't know. But either way, it's just I'm waiting to let that go before I can move forward with a homestead, just because I don't, you know, minimizing risk and all that. Hopefully by next Tuesday I can tell you guys it's listed. We'll see. Maybe before that. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's cleaned, it's repaired, it's where it's gonna be. So we'll see what shakes out. I guess another general news, I had a sea day scheduled for Saturday, but they didn't end up going, and now I've got one scheduled for tomorrow. Hopefully I'll know by this afternoon if he's gonna go tomorrow or not. That would be nice to get at least a sea day for February. It'd be nice to get one early in the month. But Thursday is supposed to be crappy and stormy again, so it's probably not going to be a great opportunity to get offshore after that. I won't want to be, even though it's going to be cold Wednesday again. Whew, it's been a cold winter. But, man, not having to commute in it or be outside in it at all, and unless on my own terms, is really game-changing as far as my tolerance for the winter, because I actually kind of love it when I'm not forced to be in it when I don't want to be. So that's interesting. But that's all I've got for money updates. Hopefully more very exciting news about the rental properties soon. As always, please feel free to let me know down below what money moves you guys made towards your financial goals. I'll see you soon. Bye.